Hello everyone, it's Yvette with Polished After 60. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So guys, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I saw this tag or this challenge on a couple of YouTubers channels, Little Poet, Melissa55, Sheila, and I thought, well, why not? It's something a little bit different. You guys know I've been having a little bit of a hard time doing my usual videos. So this would be a little bit of a change, a way for you to get to know me a little bit better, and just give you a little bit of information and my thoughts about this grown ass woman challenge or tag. So if you're interested, hold on, I will be right back. Hold on. All right, you guys know I can't do this. Bye. Alrighty guys, I am back. I've got my glasses on. I have my iPad in front of me so that I can read these questions out. I think there are 9 questions, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is called the Grown Ass Woman Tag. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first question is, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? So thinking back, I think at 20 years old, I would tell myself to rely on your instincts, your gut. When your gut tells you something, it's for a reason. So listen to yourself, listen to your instincts, and act accordingly. Many times we are faced with situations in our life and we're not sure what course to take. And in many times the answer is right there. It's instinctual. If only we would learn to rely on ourselves, rely on what we believe, and go with what your gut tells you to go with, because a lot of times that is the correct answer. So I think that's what I would do. Rely on yourself and on your instincts. They will take you far a lot of times. All right, so the next question is, favorite band from the 70s or 80s? Oh boy, I have a whole bunch of them. Anything Motown, any Motown band I enjoyed. Tommy James and the Shondells, Santana, Three Dog Night, the Bee Gees. I loved the Bee Gees. I was able to go see them. Of course, the Beatles, Paul McCartney, I was able to see him in concert. So there are a lot of them, but Jim Croce, those are some of my favorites. Peter, Paul, and Mary. I have so many good ones. So hold on, let me get to the next question or we'll be here forever. You know how I am. The third question is, what one person influenced you the most in your life and why? Of course, my parents. And the next person I think would have to be Michael, who has always had my back and always had a lot of confidence in anything that I chose to do, and really rallied behind me and gave me a boost whenever I needed one, and really thought that I could do anything that I put my mind to doing. So that would be my husband, my ex-husband, Michael. The next question is, what makes you angry? What makes me angry? I think that would be something that happens that is unfair or unjust. I don't like to see injustice of any kind. So not being open to situations or to other things that you're not familiar with, being bigoted. So those are some of the things that that tend to make me angry. And what truly makes you happy? Gosh, my family makes me happy. My grandchildren are incredible. Seeing life through their eyes is just a wonderful thing. Anytime that they visit or I'm with them, I'm reminded of how precious life is and how beautiful, and that we need to be open and live life as if we were children sometimes, because they are so innocent. They can really teach us a lot. Our pets as well can teach us a lot. So they also make me happy. So family and you know, the things that are around me that I love. Okay, have you had a facelift, Botox fillers, and what was your honest opinion of it all? Yes, to my dismay, and I have a video about my Botox and filler disaster, if you'd like to see it. And I never thought that I would have those procedures, but if you know my channel, if you know a little bit about me, you know that I lost quite a bit of weight, almost 80 pounds, between 70 and 80 pounds. And after I lost the weight, my face was sagging quite a bit due to the weight loss. And I was at my dermatologist's office one day for something unrelated, and I happened to see some brochures and pamphlets about fillers and Botox, and I asked him about it. I asked him if that could help with my saggy jawline, and he said yes. He said it was a simple procedure, and encouraged me to try it, and I did. I went for the procedure. They did some Botox and they did some fillers. Initially, there were no problems. I had to go see him, I think, in about a week or two. I went back and they tweaked it. And it was at that second appointment when I came home that I started to see the problem. It wasn't immediate. It took a few days. And guys, when I tell you that I look like I had been run over by a Mack truck, I'm not overstating the situation. The problem was, though, that I would wake up with a swollen face, swollen eyes. I would call a doctor, I would go see him, and by the time I saw him, there wouldn't be any issues. This continued to happen for about a month. I know that him and his office thought that I was crazy. And one morning, it was a weekend morning, I woke up and it was worse than ever. Not only was my face and eyes swollen, I was black and blue. My eyes were closed and they were swollen. All my face was swollen and had nodules in it. I called him. He had given me his home number and told me if I ever had any problems to call him at home. It was a Saturday morning. I called him and he asked me to take pictures. I took pictures and I sent it to him, and he immediately called me back and said he was coming to my home early Saturday morning. So you know that he must have been scared. He came and put me on steroids. Guys, it was about 6 months before my face returned back to normal. It was swollen, it was misshapen. I went to several specialists. None of them knew what the problem was. They tried to put solutions in to break up the fillers, and that was not happening. I know that there's a name because I've since learned of other people that have experienced this problem. But what happens is you get knots in your face where the fillers kind of clump together, and they almost kind of become like tumors. At one point, they were talking about plastic surgery, which scared the heck out of me. But luckily, it took a long time. It took about, I would say, between 6 and 9 months before my first face returned back to normal. And I still think that there are a few areas right in here and around the chin where I still have issues. And this was about 8 years ago. So yeah, that was my one and only experience with it. Suffice it to say, I will never, ever try that again. And for those of you who are thinking about it, think long and hard, ask questions, and make sure that you're aware of all the possible problems that can occur when you have those types of procedures done. All right, so that's my horror story. Fill in the blank. I wish I was more. Gosh, I'm going to say I wish I was less of a hoarder. I'm not a true hoarder, but gosh, when it comes to my clothes, I really have a hard time getting rid of things, and I enjoy buying a lot of things. Many of you know that I have had closet disasters where the shelves just come down from the weight of it all. So I think that's more, I don't know if I was more of, but less of a hoarder when it comes to clothes, guys. All right, your all-time can't live without beauty product. Yeah. That would have to be the products that I use for my lips, because I experience very dry lips. So there's a product by Seraphine Botanicals that I use on my lips to, help with the dryness. And that would be my one. If I could do two, then it would be some kind of BB cream or CC cream, but that would be it. What are 3 words you live by? Oh, this is the last question. What are 3 words you live by? 3 words I would have to say would be kindness. I think kindness can go a long way in helping us interact with one another. So kindness, patience, or empathy, kindness, empathy. If we can empathize and try to be in one another's shoes, it could help us. And the last would be kindness, empathy, and peace. Guys, what I wouldn't do for peace in our lives and my life and in your life, because peace is so important for our inner soul. So I would have to say kindness, empathy, and peace would be the 3 words that I have to live by. So that is the grown-ass woman tag or challenge. So thank you, ladies, all of you who did the challenge before me. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it for you. It just gives you a little bit of insight into me. I would love for you to comment and answer some of the questions with some of your favorite topics, whether it's the 3 words to live by, whether you've had fillers or Botox, would you suggest it, would you do it again? Some of the groups, the bands from the 70s and 80s. I love music, guys, all kinds of music. It was very hard narrowing it down. You were supposed to have one band and I had numerous bands. But anyway, guys, I really had a fun time doing this challenge. I hope you guys are doing well. Please leave me your comments. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider being a part of this wonderful, lovely group of ladies. I would love to have you be a part of us. So guys, until we meet again, I will see you again real soon, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye, guys. Bye.